Have you ever thought that something as small as the nuts you snack on could be the difference between strong, lasting erections or silent decline after 60? Most men have no idea that certain nuts can actually supercharge circulation, boost testosterone, and fire up sensitivity, while others slowly choke blood flow, dull nerves, and sabotage performance without you even realizing it. In this video, I'll reveal 5 of the best nuts for energy, vitality, and rock-solid performance. And I'll also warn you about 2 common nuts that quietly work against you. Stay tuned until the end, because the last bad nut is one most men eat almost every day, and it could be silently draining your confidence. Before we dive into the list, let's understand why nuts are so important. Erections are not just about desire. They're about blood flow, nerve strength, and hormones working together. Nuts deliver healthy fats, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals that directly feed these systems. Omega-3 fatty acids keep arteries flexible. Arginine boosts nitric oxide, which opens blood vessels. Zinc fuels testosterone. Antioxidants protect nerve endings from damage. Together, these nutrients make your erections firmer, your stamina longer, and your energy more reliable. But not all nuts are created equal. Some support this system beautifully. Others tilt the balance the wrong way, raising inflammation, spiking omega-6s, and quietly blocking blood flow. So, let's separate the helpers from the troublemakers. The first nut on the performance boosters list is walnuts. These may look simple, but they are one of the most powerful foods for male vitality. Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids and the amino acid arginine, which your body converts into nitric oxide. And as you know by now, nitric oxide is the master key for erections. It signals your arteries to relax and expand, allowing blood to surge freely into the erectile tissue and stay there. Without enough nitric oxide, firmness weakens. With plenty of it, erections are fuller, stronger, and more reliable. But walnuts don't stop there. They also deliver antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenols that directly protect your nerves. Healthy nerves are essential for pleasure because they carry signals from your brain to your penis. When those nerves are damaged or undernourished, arousal feels muted and climax feels weaker. By eating walnuts regularly, you give those nerves the nutrition they need, keeping sensitivity sharp and responsiveness high. There's also a hidden benefit. Walnuts support testosterone balance. The healthy fats in walnuts help your body produce hormones naturally, giving you more desire, more energy, and better mood. Combined with improved circulation, that makes a powerful foundation for performance at any age. The best part is you don't need a large amount. Just a small handful, about a quarter cup per day, is enough to see results. You can sprinkle them over oatmeal, toss them into a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or simply eat them on their own as a snack. Consistency is what matters most. Over weeks and months, many men notice not only firmer erections, but also more energy, greater responsiveness, and stronger, more satisfying orgasms. The second nut on the list is almonds, and these are truly a powerhouse for circulation and hormones. Almonds are loaded with vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy monounsaturated fats. Vitamin E is a strong antioxidant that reduces oxidative stress inside your blood vessels. Think of oxidative stress as rust that slowly stiffens and damages your arteries. Vitamin E acts like a polish, protecting the lining of your blood vessels and keeping them flexible so blood can move easily where it needs to go. Magnesium, on the other hand, plays a direct role in hormone balance. It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that works like a thief against testosterone. High cortisol doesn't just make you feel tense, it literally steals your body's ability to produce testosterone. And when testosterone is low, desire fades, erections weaken, and performance suffers. By providing magnesium, almonds help break that cycle. They calm the stress response and give your testosterone the space to rise again. But almonds also do something else many men overlook. They support energy metabolism. The nutrients in almonds help your body convert food into steady fuel rather than sugar spikes and crashes. That means more alertness, less fatigue, and more reliable energy for intimacy. When you feel more awake and energized, you naturally feel more confident and ready to perform. Of course, how you eat them matters. The key is to enjoy almonds raw or lightly roasted, not the kind covered in salt, sugar, or coatings that cancel out their benefits. A simple handful a few times per week is enough to make a difference. Over time, almonds keep your circulation strong, your stress levels balanced, and your energy steady. That's exactly the combination you need for intimacy after 60: firm blood flow, healthy hormones, and reliable stamina all working together. The third nut is pistachios. These small green nuts may look unassuming, but they are one of the best natural sources of arginine, the amino acid your body converts into nitric oxide. And as we've already discussed, nitric oxide is the master switch that tells your blood vessels to open wide and let blood rush into the erectile tissue. Without it, erections are weak and short-lived. With plenty of it, circulation flows freely and firmness returns. What makes pistachios especially exciting is that science backs up their benefits. Studies have shown that men who eat pistachios daily for just a few weeks see measurable improvements in erectile function. That means these nuts are not just a healthy snack. They're a functional food for performance. But the benefits don't stop there. Pistachios are also rich in plant-based compounds that actively lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol. LDL builds up inside arteries like sludge, narrowing them and restricting blood flow. And when those arteries are in your pelvic region, your erections suffer. By lowering LDL, pistachios help keep the pathways to your penis wide open, so blood can flow easily when you need it most. The best way to enjoy them? Snack on a handful in the afternoon. They don't just curb hunger, they actively fuel your circulation, supporting firmer erections and better overall vascular health. Over time, you may notice not only stronger erections, but also better energy and endurance. Now, let's move to the fourth nut, Brazil nuts. These stand out for a very different reason: their sky-high content of selenium. Selenium is a trace mineral, but it plays a major role in male vitality. It supports testosterone production, sperm health, prostate function, and overall energy. Without enough selenium, your testosterone can dip, leaving you with weaker desire and softer erections. Most men don't realize it, but selenium deficiency is surprisingly common, especially with age. And the fix couldn't be simpler. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day can provide your entire daily selenium needs. But here's the catch: more is not better. Too much selenium can actually be harmful because it builds up in the body. That's why 1 or 2 is the sweet spot, not a whole handful. Think of Brazil nuts as a natural testosterone booster you can snack on. Having 1 or 2 in the evening is especially powerful because it supports your testosterone production overnight. That means you wake up with more desire, more energy, and firmer morning erections. Simple, natural, and effective. The fifth performance-boosting nut is hazelnuts. These little round nuts may be best known for their role in chocolate spreads, but on their own, they are a powerhouse of nutrients for circulation, hormones, and energy. Hazelnuts are especially rich in folate, magnesium, and heart-healthy fats that work together to reduce inflammation and improve blood vessel health. And as we've seen again and again, when blood vessels are relaxed and flexible, erections become firmer and more reliable. Folate, also known as vitamin B9, plays a critical role in nerve function. Your nerves are the electrical wiring of arousal. They carry the signals from your brain down to your pelvic region and back again. Without enough folate, those signals weaken and sensitivity fades. By nourishing the nervous system, hazelnuts help keep arousal alive and climax intense, giving you the kind of responsiveness you may have thought was gone. Magnesium is another key nutrient in hazelnuts, and it works like a calming force inside your body. It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that quietly undermines testosterone. High stress equals low testosterone, and low testosterone equals poor performance. By bringing cortisol down, hazelnuts free your testosterone to do its job, boosting desire, improving mood, and supporting firmness. But hazelnuts do more than support blood flow and hormones. They are also incredibly satisfying without being heavy, which makes them perfect for men who are watching their weight. And weight management matters, because excess belly fat actively suppresses testosterone production and fuels inflammation, both of which damage erections. Reaching for hazelnuts instead of processed snacks is a small change that pays off in both hormone health and long-term vitality. When eaten consistently, hazelnuts round out the circulation puzzle. They reduce inflammation, protect your nerves, calm your stress response, and support hormone balance, all in one small handful. Together with the other nuts we've discussed, they create a powerful foundation for energy, stamina, and performance well into your 60s and beyond. Now that we've covered the 5 best nuts, let's talk about the ones that work against you. These are nuts that, when eaten in excess or prepared the wrong way, can sabotage circulation and hormone balance. The first nut that hurts erection is peanuts. Peanuts may be the most common snack around, but here's the truth: they're not actually nuts at all. Technically, they're legumes, and they come with some hidden drawbacks. One of the biggest concerns is that peanuts are often contaminated with mold toxins called aflatoxins. These toxins place stress on your liver, and when your liver is struggling, it can't regulate hormones properly. That alone can lower testosterone and leave you feeling sluggish. There's another problem with peanuts. They're naturally very high in omega-6 fatty acids. While your body needs a small amount of omega-6, most modern diets already get too much of it. When omega-6s are out of balance with omega-3s, they trigger inflammation throughout the body, and inflammation is the enemy of erections. It stiffens arteries, slows circulation, and irritates your prostate. Now, having a handful of peanuts once in a while won't ruin your health, but relying on them as your main snack day after day is a different story. Over time, the combination of aflatoxins, high omega-6s, and added salt or oils in processed peanut products can chip away at your circulation and quietly drag down testosterone. If you want better performance, peanuts should be the exception, not the rule. The second one is cashews. Cashews are delicious, creamy, and often a favorite in mixed nuts. But when it comes to performance, they come with some catches. Cashews are high in phytic acid, a natural compound that binds to minerals like zinc and magnesium and makes them harder for your body to absorb. And this matters because zinc is one of the most important minerals for male health. Without enough zinc, testosterone drops, sperm health suffers, and even your prostate can become more vulnerable. Magnesium, which also gets blocked, is another mineral that supports circulation and relaxation. Cashews also carry a higher carbohydrate load compared to most nuts. That means eating a lot of them can spike your blood sugar, especially in the evening. And every time blood sugar spikes, insulin rises. Chronically high insulin lowers testosterone and fuels belly fat, both of which work against your energy, your confidence, and your firmness. Like peanuts, cashews are not dangerous in small amounts. A few sprinkled on a salad or in a stir-fry won't hurt you. The issue is when cashews become your go-to snack, eaten by the handful. Over time, they can work against your performance goals, stealing away the minerals and hormone balance you need to stay strong. So, here's the bottom line. The 5 nuts that boost performance are walnuts, almonds, pistachios, Brazil nuts, and hazelnuts. They improve circulation, protect nerves, and fuel testosterone. The 2 nuts to limit are peanuts and cashews because they promote inflammation and block key minerals. By making these simple swaps, reaching for walnuts instead of peanuts, pistachios instead of cashews, you can improve blood flow, sharpen sensitivity, and bring